All right. Hit this a little bit. OVG 420, the gamer, back with another video. It's been a while. Hope everybody doing good. If not, I wish you the best. Wish you the best. Hope your day or your night, wherever you're from, wherever you're at, hope it gets better for you. Uh, I wanted to talk about, and in the background, I'm gonna just throw some gameplay footage in there just so that you can have something to look at. I wanted to talk about everything that I've been hearing and all the videos I've been watching lately, um, pertaining to Madden. The Madden series. There's a lot of people rightfully upset about the state of the game, the quality, and no gripes from me there, because I share the same sentiment. Share the same sentiment. Um, I'm gonna talk about three games that I can include all together in the same category because more times than none, these are the games that I see more videos about in my recommended feed, and Call of Duty being one, Madden being another, and 2K. I'm seeing a lot of videos about Madden 22. Madden 22 is trash. Madden 21 was trash. Madden 20 was trash. 19 was trash. 18 was trash. All the way back. I used to play Madden way back. The last Madden game I actually played was Madden '07. I bought Madden 18 because I got a homeboy who used to play it, and it just never worked out. It never worked out. I knew years ago back in Madden 11 that this was copy paste. Actually, it was way before that, but Madden '07, which if those who don't know, Sean Alexander, the former running back for the Seattle Seahawks, was on cover at the time. Um, there's one thing that I want to address with all these three games, Call of Duty, Madden, and 2K, because I hear it with this. You can include Warframe in here for number 4 as well. I've played all these games. I played so many games. I'm about to expose my age here, but I've been playing games, video games, for over 30 years now. And I believe my experience just by playing video games for so long, because it's a hobby that I do. I'm a homebody person. I don't go out and party, wasting money or nothing like that. I stay inside. I do what I like, and it's video gaming. Go to work, come home, video gaming. The 420, you know what I do. You know what that is. So that's included in there too. But one thing, well, as you can see, this screen is going in and out. As you can tell, I'm not a YouTube content creator. But anyway, I'm gonna post it anyway. Like I said, a few years ago or a handful of years ago, crappy quality video for a crappy quality game topic. Um, there's a lot of people who don't like it. A lot of YouTube content creators. I'm gonna go at it like this. A lot of YouTube content creators cannot stand when people who comment on their videos about games that they share their distaste for, they get upset when they hear us, I'm gonna include myself because I say this as well because I live by this. If you don't like a game, don't buy it, don't play it, take a break from it. You know what I'm saying? Play something you like. You know, personally, I'm never coming from a standpoint of just totally dropping the game 100% and doing something else. I understand, you have a subscriber count. You want to keep up on your views. I understand. I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. But your mental health is way more important. It's way more important. When we tell you guys to just play something else and stop buying it, I think for the most of us who say it, we're coming from a genuine place when we say that. We're coming from a place of you make your own decision. I'm so sick and tired of hearing content creators make excuses for themselves for why they keep playing Madden, why they keep playing Warframe, why they keep playing COD, why they keep playing 2K. I, I'm I'm sick of it, man. There's nobody else to blame. For the most part, when people say nobody's making you buy it, nobody's making you do this, nobody's making you do that, it's correct. It's correct. Whether you YouTube content creators like it or not, it's the truth. A lot of us who say that, we live in the real world, and you do too. You do too. Okay? I'm sick and tired of seeing y'all's videos in my recommended feed. And a lot of y'all I'm not even subscribed to. But for some reason, YouTube deems it necessary to put you in my recommended section. And for some guys, like Ryan Moody, I respect his channel. I think he does great work when it comes to Madden. I agree with 100% of everything he says. I watch a lot of his videos. I'm not familiar with a lot of Madden YouTube content creators. I really don't pay attention to a lot of people like that because Madden is just so damn trash. I don't want to. There's times where I don't even want to hear about it. And this video may be long. I'm kind of long-winded. I'm kind of a long-winded person on this topic. I'm gonna be very long-winded, man. I'll try my best to keep it a little short. I'll try, but I'm tired. I'm tired of the excuses. We are all grown men and grown women. At least the majority of us are. Okay, with the exceptions of maybe some teenagers and some kids, maybe. Okay, but we make the decision. Getting mad at us because we tell you to play something else. That's just real, man. It's just real. I'm sure the majority of us are not being facetious when we say that. A lot of us are tired of seeing your videos in our recommended feed. I mean, it's not like it's your fault, but you guys are the ones with the high numbers. So YouTube doesn't care whether or not I like it or not. They don't care. They're going to put it there anyway. It just so happens that sometimes for me, it's a video that I want to watch because it has to do with how negative or how in the bad. I can't even call it I can't even call it negative unless we're talking about a negative or we're talking about negative topics, plural, in these games. So I guess yeah, it would be negative. But you can't shut us out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are not behind kissers. We don't A lot of us don't kiss ass. A lot of us don't. We have our own minds. Everybody can make their own decisions. It's your decision to keep buying this game, making the excuses up saying that, oh well Madden says they added this and 2K say they added that. So what? What does the track record say? What does the track record prove? It doesn't prove the latter. It doesn't prove positivity. These games do not provide these content creators, YouTube content creators, excuse me, with positivity to push towards your audience. Okay, and they're your audience. All right, I wouldn't call the subscribers that you guys have your fans or your subscribers, because you guys are sharing us. You're sharing our reviews. We're subscribed to so many other channels, so many other people who report, make videos on the same topics that you guys do. You know what I'm saying? So we're not we're not your subscriber. We're not your community. You guys are sharing us. Okay, let's just get that understood. You're sharing us. All right. This making excuses for yourself. Oh, I love football. I love basketball. It's my number one sport. Well, basketball is my number one sport too. Football was the first sport I ever learned how to play. I played football from Pee Wee all the way up until my freshman year in high school. My 10th grade year, I picked up basketball. I don't know how, but I did. I messed around with it a little bit from the age of 12, messed around with it from time to time. But basketball just ended up trumping football for me. You know, I could do more. I could, the point guard, which is, I'm a short guy. I've always been the point guard on just about every team, whether it was on the blacktop or whether when I played my sophomore year in high school, I was the point guard. I was the leader of the team. I dictate how the offense worked. No different from in football where you have the quarterback who does the same thing. They dictate how the offense goes. They're the leader of the team. Okay, that's a good feeling. That's a good physical feeling on an individual who knows how to play that position. All right. So basketball is my number one sport. I still watch ESPN. I watch, pardon the interruption, I watch all this when it pertains to basketball because basketball is still my number one sport. Still. And the last 2K game that I bought, spent money on was 2K17. But once I became aware of the content creators in that community pointing out issues that I saw myself, and NBA 2K17 was the first online basketball game I ever played. I, it was the first game I ever played online when it pertained to a sport. I've never played Madden online, never had any wants for that. Okay. So you guys have to understand, you make the decision yourself to buy Madden, to buy 2K, to do these live streams. And don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us. Okay. YouTube is the one putting your videos in front of our faces. And for me personally, I concentrate on what's bad about a video game product because that's the only thing that matters. A game does not get better by giving positivity. Constructive criticism can sometimes be taken negatively. It can, sometimes it can. But it doesn't change the fact that what's being talked about or what's being brought to the forefront is true. It doesn't change that. Everyone, we all live in reality. You know, making excuses for yourself why you still play these games does not work for you, because I guarantee 98% of you content creators do not apply this same logic in real life, because you know it would be a detriment to your life. A lot of these decisions that you make on here on YouTube about why you still do what you do and make videos and live stream, you won't apply that to your real life because you know it's going to have an immediate effect on you, or if not an immediate effect, sometime down the road, it's going to affect you. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, your mental stability is way more important. It's way more important, man. But see, a lot of y'all don't want to lose subscribers. They were never yours to begin with. You're sharing us. You're sharing us. Now, I'm not the type of subscriber that's going to tell you I've unsubscribed or that I have subscribed. I, I don't know what that does for anyone who does that. You know, I mean, what do we need cookies because we send a notification, a comment in your section letting you know that we unsubscribed or we subscribed? It's petty. It's petty. To me, it's attention seeking. It's just my opinion on that. But EA, 2K Sports, DE, Activision, all these games, they are doing exactly what they are supposed to do. When you keep sitting at the table with a plate of shit in front of you, they're going to keep serving you shit. And what I call a CC, conform and complain, that's what you YouTubers are doing. That's what you're doing. Why would EA and any of these publishing companies change their business model when they're making the money, they're meeting quota, and so what? That you're complaining? So what? You're still paying. You're still sitting at this dinner table. I got up from that dinner table years ago. Okay? Years ago. And from what I understand and what I've been seeing on YouTube, I'm one of a small percentage who, when he or she has had enough, that's it. It's it. The last 2K game I played was 2K20, and the only reason why I played that was because it was quote unquote free with the subscription. Same thing I experienced. Animation driven. Madden, animation driven. COD, these COD boys are some of the worst to me because they put these videos out and they're so excited. Oh, Activision listened, and Sledgehammer, they listened, and Treyarch listened. And then 2 to 3 weeks later, they're complaining again. But they're still sitting at the table. Listen here, man. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Man up. If you're a woman and you're playing these games, woman up, man. Woman up. Nobody's forcing you. We are right when we say this. No one is forcing you to play and to buy this game. Stop it. I'm gonna put another game in here that I've been playing a lot regularly within the last week and a half. Apex Legends. This dude, Sear, okay, this feminine looking guy named Sear, I would never purchase him. I would never purchase him to use him because I don't approve. I just don't approve. I'm not even gonna go into detail because I know how a lot of y'all get so sensitive. But you already know. You already know where I stand. I don't approve. I don't want to see no man swinging his hips and doing all this feminine ballerina looking type shit. It's whack. It's whack. Ain't nobody saying you gotta be alpha, he gotta be alpha. Ain't nobody saying none of that. But damn, there's a difference between a man and a woman. I'm gonna say that. There's a difference. You complain about the sear nerfs, you complain about all this stuff on Madden and 2K and COD and Warframe, but you're still logging on, you're playing it, you're live streaming it, but and don't even understand the message that you're sending to the dev company and the publishing company. So if I was working there, if I was so corrupted, if I was corrupted like these people, I would say the same thing. I would do the same thing. Man, forget what these people are talking about. Yeah, they complaining, they're posting, but they're logging on, they're boosting our numbers. We're still making money. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Ride this out until we have to change it. A lot of these guys say the best way to get change in these type of games is to not buy them. These guys, a lot of these guys, especially who's upset and unhappy with Madden 22, they're saying the same thing, but they're talking laps around themselves. They're contradicting themselves because they say don't buy the game if you want to see change. But then when somebody like me comes on and leave a comment in their section telling them don't buy this game, stop it. At some point, you have to stop funding this crap. There's a pushback from the YouTube content creators because they don't like it. It's going to hurt their subscribers. It's going to hurt their view count. It's going to hurt the comment section. All the negativity and please guys, positive vibes only. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Nah, you don't get to dictate how we respond to the video that we didn't even ask for. But if we're intrigued by a title and we know this type of bull crap is going on in these video games and we watch it and we do leave a comment, just accept it and deal with it. This isn't personal. For some people who do leave comments on there, yeah, they get personal with you, and those are the people that you should be talking to like that. But for the people who keep it real, the people who keep it a stack with you, like people like me, ain't no need to be telling us that. Ain't no need to be talking to us like that. We being more real than you can ever be because we don't care nothing about no numbers. We're not, YouTube doesn't pay us. EA doesn't sponsor us. None of these games sponsor us. I'm not a YouTube content creator. I post gameplay video clips on YouTube. That's what I do. Half the time it don't even have my voice on it. It's just gameplay. So I mean, come on, man. We got to grow up. Make your own decision. If you make the decision to keep live streaming these games and you keep funding EA, if that's the decision that you make, be be okay with that. Accept that and deal with everything that's gonna come your way because you're not gonna get it ain't gonna be all peaches and cream. I tell you that. It ain't gonna be all peaches and cream. It's gonna be people who question your credibility. It's gonna be people who question your mentality. Well, damn, if you hate the game so much, why you still buying it? Oh, well, because this is my favorite game. This is my favorite sport. That's an excuse, man. I really think a lot of you YouTubers are addicted. I think you guys are addicted. And you don't want to say it. But it's right here in front of my face. I see the addiction. You complain, shit sandwich sitting right there in front of you. You got both your hands on it, and you sitting there crying, tears rolling down your face, crying, doo-doo falling out your mouth and everything like that, but you still chomping on that thing because this is your favorite sandwich to eat. I can't get this nowhere else. Madden EA is the only game that does this. Ain't nobody else making this. The last game was 2K who did a game like this. Well, look, Madden should be held accountable for what's been going on. Did I say the NFL or did I say Madden? The NFL should be held accountable as well because they are allowing Madden to misrepresent the sport and the players. I've seen so many videos on the NFL players